Well, hi there. Welcome back. Dan again from Clean Guru. So I heard this advice. I think it was a study on married couples, and they were happily married. And they said, "Well, what do you attribute for being so happy?" And they all gave reasons. One gentleman said, "I've learned to appreciate my spouse." He said, for a long time, I resented when my wife would be snoring next to me." And he said, but I eventually learned to accept it. And then he said, I actually started to appreciate it to a certain extent in this way. He said, I reminded myself that here is this person that has decided that they would be willing to spend their life with me, and here they are sleeping in my room with me. This person has chosen to be with me, and I'm hearing her snoring. That's because she's here. Wow. That's really something. And I don't know if I could do that. I don't think my wife would be the snorer. Probably I would, so maybe she'd have to do that. But it certainly was a good idea. It was an interesting idea because even, let's say, in our cleaning businesses, what can be like that? Well, just some of the things, the little nuisances about people and the way things are, if we could learn to accept them, maybe even appreciate them. Let's say that vendors are a certain way, or your customers are sometimes, they give very little notice. They're kind of overly demanding. They ask silly or stupid questions. At least that's the way you feel sometimes. It can be employees that way, customers that way, building owners or property managers, whoever you clean, homeowners. But in a different way, if it's really not hurting your business, but it's just kind of the nuisance of really working in a service business, kind of a people business, to move away from letting that get us upset, those kinds of things, to at first just accepting them, that that's part of the business. And then maybe even getting to the point of reminding ourselves, hey, they're quirky, they're weird, they're a little bit unreasonable sometimes, but you know what? They are our customers, they are my employees, they are my managers. And at least I have them, and maybe there'll be stories that you'll tell years from now and laugh about. And by the way, they have those same stories and problems about us that we're a little bit goofy that way, and hopefully they'll accept that and even appreciate it the same way. So on some level, it was an interesting little tip that man gave, and maybe it has some application even in a cleaning business. Till next time, remember, you can do this. You really can.